Good morning. Today we are going to first review from last week's math lesson, and then we're going to start a new lesson. Let's review first. Last week we learned to find the mean or average of numbers. What do you do first? Step 1, add all the numbers. Okay? I line them up. I've got 15 plus 11 plus 7 plus 6 plus 3. I line up and add my ones column first. Comes out to 22. Put my 2 down here in the ones column and carry the 1 to the tens. Now I add 2 plus 1 in my tens column. Comes to 42. Not done yet. Step 2. Divide by the number of numbers. So I'm going to bring my 42 down here, and now I'm going to count how many numbers there were in the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 42 divided by 5, because there are 5 numbers, equals 8.4. That is my mean, or average, of all the numbers. This week is something new. We're going to learn to find the mode and range of a set of numbers. Let's begin. Mode. If you look on the left side, mode is most. That's how I remember it. Mode most. Okay? You want to know which number or which animal occurs most. In this picture, if you count up, you've got 2 cats, 1 cat, 2 cats, 2 dogs, 1, 2. I put my total down here. There's 1 frog. He's a little hard to see down here. 2 birds sitting on top of the fishy bowl. 1 rabbit. 1 guinea pig. And if you look inside the fish tank, there are 3 fish. So which animal occurs most? You know by the biggest number, and that is 3 fish. Well, there are 3 fish, and 3 is my biggest number out of all of them, because I only came up with 1s and 2s. So the animal that occurs most are the fish. My number mode is 3. Range. Let's move to the right side. This is the difference between the lowest and the highest number. If we look at the ages of the people in this picture, the ages are listed here already from lowest to highest. You see they get larger, 13, 15, 16, 18, and 19. Well, when you find the range, you're just going to take the 13, the lowest number, and the highest number, 19. You line them up as a subtraction problem. 19 minus 13, and now subtract 9 minus 3 makes 6. So the age range among these kids is 6 years. Here it is again. The number that occurs most is your mode. Here's another example. Look at this example. There's 5, 8, 13, 15, and 17. It says there's no mode because there is no number that occurs more than any other number. So there's no mode, and that can happen. Example 2, we've got 3, 5, 7, 13, 3, 7, 9, and 3. Well, I've heard there's 3 that occurs a bunch of times, and 7. Look at the 7. Here's 1 7. Now look around. There's 2 7s. Here's 1 3, 2 3s, and 3 3s. The number that occurs most is 3. That would be my mode. Let's look at this data set and find the range. The range, again, is the difference between the lowest and highest values. If my numbers are listed from lowest to highest, I can just grab my lowest number and my highest number, bring them down here, and subtract them. 6 minus 3 equals 3. So 3 is the range, the difference between the lowest and highest number. Find the mode and with the number that occurs most when you look at these football jerseys from Penn State University. What is the mode? We've got 8, 81, and 28. Pretty easy, huh? Go ahead and tell me what the mode is. All right, very good. Let's look at the next slide. All right, let's find the range. The difference between the lowest and highest values. Well, I took a look at the football jerseys from the Green Bay Packers. We've got a 78, 63, 71, and a 12. Those are the ones I could see clearly. So I just used those numbers. I ordered the numbers now. Lowest is 12, and then 63 gets higher, 71 gets a bit higher, and then 78 is my highest. I'm going to subtract the highest, which is 78. 78 is my highest number, and all the way back here is 12. That's my lowest number. Bring your numbers over here, and you subtract your highest and your lowest numbers. What would be the range of these values or numbers from the football jerseys? Very good. All right. Now we are going to return back to the main room with Mrs. Moyer to continue the math lesson.